Hi everybody, welcome back. This is Mystical Rose Oracle Tarot. How are ya? Okay, well before I even started, I was just like setting things up here, and this flipped out of one of my, just out of a little random deck here, but it flipped out weirdly. And I was just thinking, I asked Spirit, I was like, how do I start this off today? How am I going to start it off? And it starts off with expectation. Isn't this lovely? It says, be open to whatever comes next. Be open to whatever comes next. It just might be the magic your heart's been waiting to hear. Yeah. Be open. So this is what's actually going to start us off. Now I'm going to try reading here. I'm going to look at Divine Feminines here. Divine Feminines. The other thing, I'm going into these crazy cards here. These are my crazy cards. I read them intuitively. You all know I read intuitively. That is how I do it. I don't read my cards like hardcore tarot. I will never do that. It is not my style at all. I do the reading how I feel the reading. Now, Spirit has me doing something new. Also, Spirit has me drinking a ton of water, and I mean a ton of water. I can't drink coffee or tea or any of these other, I can't drink anything that I normally would have drunk before. Definitely not alcohol, for God's sake. No, absolutely not. Yeah, so Divine Feminine, expect news, something's coming through. And you know what? You're walking your own path. You're not chasing rabbits down holes like she's, Alice, she followed the rabbit, right? But the rabbit's now coming towards her. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, I know. What goes around comes around. And you may, Divine Feminine, have people coming back into your life asking for forgiveness. Or bowing down to you. Yeah, you're not asking for it. I know you're probably not. But, and you're heavily protected. Wow. Heavily protected. You are a divine feminine. You are a divine being. Do you understand what that means when I say that about you? A divine feminine, a true divine feminine, is protected from harm because she, and this is who I'm reading for, Divine Feminine, she is on a specific path, life purpose, that until it is fulfilled, she will not pass away, and only God has the ability to take her. All right? Mankind, anything having to do with this world, is not to touch her. It's not to touch this one. So if you are a divine feminine, know that you are heavily, heavily protected until you accomplish and finish and complete your mission. I am to tell divine feminines this. You are no longer on the merry-go-round of life anymore. That's done. That is done. You are blazing your own path. There are people around you, though, that are very blind. They are deaf, dumb, and blind. They are not awakened. They may be trying to mess with you. They may be feeling that they understand the sweetness of life and that they know all about it, but you're really the one who is experiencing this divine sweetness of life. You're quite peaceful. You're very peaceful. You're not being tormented, but you're people that oppose you, people that may have tried to create problems for you, are really going to have some trouble. They're going to have trouble sleeping, going to have trouble with nightmares. They're going to have a lot of inner turmoil, and they need a lot of development, some inner growth. They need a lot of growth to occur inwardly. These are very immature people. They are blocked from contacting you or reaching you. You have cut them off. Many of you divine feminines have cut off karmic energies. They try to reach you, they try to write you, they try to communicate with you, they try to cause problems for you, and they will actually dress it up in a way that it'll look very good on the outside, but it's toxic, or it'll be very harmful for you. And here we go. The universe has sent in protection for you immediately. So you're blocking all this toxicity that other people may be bringing. Well, okay, they want to bring it to you, but you are literally an untouchable divine force. Yeah. Spirit is watching absolutely everything that is going on. You are crushing. Divine feminines are crushing their foe. They are trapping the foes. The divine feminine, yeah. There is a karmic energy that has entered. The karmic energy that has just entered is a feminine energy. This is known as a black widow energy. This type of energy, you know what, the black widow kills her mates, right? You understand this? This is the karmic energy that has been going against the divine feminine, a true divine feminine. Now, a true divine feminine is not a black widow. Is not. A true divine feminine is completely protected. She doesn't have to lift a finger to counter and combat this toxic environment over here. The universe steps in and swoops in. The divine feminine does become like a trap to her enemies. But she is not a black widow. This is the karmic black widow right here that has shown up. This black widow would like to do something to harm a divine being. It will not happen. It's not going to happen. It's right here. The universe has slapped that down. Again and again, embracing protection. This is you, protected, completely protected from karmic energy. What is the point of this reading? It's about your protection, divine feminine. How protected you are. You don't live in fairy tales. These other people have gossiped. They have tried to bring about fairy tale. They have gossiped heavily. They have said that you are a very low woman. Boy, were they wrong. Boy, this toxicity, wow. They are so wrong. And boy, are you protected right here. It repeats over and over. High protection on you. You have a great life purpose. A tremendous life purpose. Yes. You're going solo. You're going solo. You could be in a relationship with another. You're committed to self-love, self-care, the care of your own family. You are committed to you and your partner. Okay? You are not toxic like this, the Black Widow energies here. The stinging effects. It's all bounced back onto them, and it's done them more harm. They are on, actually it's the widow. The widow is experiencing, she's not even, this karmic energy is coming up as a succubus energy, as a feasting energy, as a energy taker, a vampire-ish energy. The stinging effect is not there for you though. The stinging effect goes back to the karmic and all karmic energies. They have no loyalty. There's no loyalty. There's no, it's superficial. It's on the surface. They live in an illusion that they believe in. They believe that the magic that they do is going to hurt you or harm you or throw you off. They do not understand the effects of a true divine being and what that means. They're actually trying to, or have tried to, copy you. You are still you are still being copied. People are going to try to copy, try to take that as a compliment. I think it's a backhanded compliment. I think it's a crappy compliment. I don't like that, actually, because they can't think for themselves, dear. All right? As a divine feminine, you are able to think for yourself. You are creating your own, you have the ability to bring the sweet flavors of life, the sweetness of life. You can spot this falseness. You can pick it out. It's because you're a divine feminine, a true divine feminine. Yeah. You have said goodbye to, I'm going to say it to it, either a marriage, a Gemini, a partner, a lover. You've cut somebody out very seriously out of you could have said goodbye to family as well. You could have cut out a lot of people out of your life, divine feminine. You cleaned house. You cleaned house and you tamed the pesty pests, the beasts. You tamed them. You have taken control of your life. What can I tell you? As far as this goes, all right. It has been your protection to let go of these toxic relationships and to block these connections. That has been all your protection, Divine Feminine. You've made incredibly wise decisions concerning this. Yeah, very, very wise decisions. Do we want to know, I don't know if these cards are even going to be able to tell me, who are these toxic persons? Who are this toxic energy? Are you able to tell me who these are? Are you able to tell me? Let me see if I can get some cards that might, can these tell me? No, you're leading with love. You're leading with love, Divine Feminine. You're staying in you're leading with love. And you're not drinking the Kool-Aid. You're not believing all the gossip and all the garbage. But all these toxic persons, toxic energies, they have drunk the Kool-Aid of the world, and they believe in this, that what you can feel, see, touch, smell, taste, that's the reality. That's what the world is, okay? You have such a different view. You have really taken charge of your life. Yeah, you belong to your own dream. You are your own dream. You're creating. You know that the power is within you. And it's not with any of these karmic energies. There's not with any of this karmic nonsense here. They're not taking your cake. Let's just say that. They may feel they are cutting you off from the world in some form, in some shape. They may be trying to limit your ability to communicate with the world and with others. And yet you are glad, despite the stink that they're, and the nonsense circulating. There is somebody, let's see what we got here. You're making impossible things possible. You're doing more divine feminine right now with your life. These toxic persons are on a spinning wheel that goes around and around, and they are repeating same patterns, getting same results, but it's really an insane cycle that they're on. You're actually ascending spiritually, ascending energetically, and that is drawing a lot of beautiful things to you. Business, pleasure. Very interesting. You are going to receive justice, and the Karmics are going to be receiving justice from the universe as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're going to be receiving justice from they are actually currently. They are in a bit of a living hell. You're not. You're not. You know how to circumvent. Yeah. Yeah, you're staying positive. They're still doing things that are very toxic, a lot of drugs, alcohol, excessive behaviors. Again, they're just staying on this, what would I say, the hamster wheel to nowhere of life. That's what the Karmics are doing. It's about getting more things, more stuff, bigger house. Also, there's, I'm getting, people are just losing. They're losing the stuff, actually. They're losing the stuff of life. Yeah. You have become extremely strong and brave, and you have taken on so much. Divine Feminines, you have, my goodness, you have experienced so much difficulty, so much blockages, so much has been taken away from you financially. Even the opportunities have been exploited. My God, every area of your life, they're just like trying to take from the Divine Feminine here. And yet you have become stronger because of it. Divine Feminine, you have become stronger because of any hardships or anything. Just know that these karmic energies, they're clinging to their thrones. They're clinging to their status. and they're not even remotely experiencing a fraction of what you have gone through. You are a true divine feminine, a true divine feminine. Believe me when I tell you that you are a true divine feminine. This reading's getting really long. I'm so sorry for making it so long. It was just supposed to be a short little reading. Do we want to know anything else? Do we want to know anything else, universe? Here. Spirit says go to this one. This will be a message card. Let's do a message, okay? Let's do a little, and then we'll just end this here. Know that you're highly protected. You are truly divine. That's why you haven't passed away when attempts on your life, your person were. No, you're protected, honey. You're very protected. You have dealt with some very, very horrible, I mean, we're talking massive amounts of people, media, the internet, YouTube, man. YouTube itself has been against divine feminines. Real, true, divine feminines have been attacked or blocked, gang stalked. You have overcome all this, all of it. Give yourself a pat on the back. It's time to be adventurous and to play. You're highly protected. Divine feminine. It's time. It's time. The flowers are springing up. Ha 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 ha. It's spring of the year here by me. The season of singing birds has come, and the cooing of turtle doves fills the air. This is from the Song of Solomon 2:12. Did you know that Solomon, when he wrote the Songs of Solomon, do you know who he dedicated those Songs of Solomon to? Bathsheba. No, it wasn't Bathsheba. Why is that coming to mind? It was a queen. It was a queen that came to visit him. Was she a Nubian queen? Oh, so this is the divine speaking to all of you queens. Speaking to you queens, divine feminines, the true divine feminines. Entertain some adventure in your life. 2244 on the clock. Yeah, have some adventure, play, and be open to whatever comes next. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, I'm going to close it out here. This is just a little message for you divine feminines. And don't worry about the karmic and all that karmic energy. You're doing great. Stay on your path. You're very talented. You got a lot going on. Much more than they do. And I'll be reading again very soon. All right, bye for now.